Alright, so it's gonna be a little cold today. Have to do some stuff with the blazer, so I'm gonna run out, swap out the thermostat in the blazer, top the cooling off, try to get the heat back working. I'm not going to record any of that. Just gotta get heat back in the blazer, and like I said, it's 40 in the garage right now. It's about 20 outside. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the video up about the wrong oil pan. I got a new one in, so after I finish with the blazer, I'm gonna come out, test fit that, and I'm gonna open up the cam kit box. So it's nothing special, just a Texas Speed Stage 2 cam. But yeah, let me go out, swap this out in the blazer, and I'm gonna come back in, test fit this stuff. The blazer, like I said, I'm just trying to limp it along another year or so before I get a truck, and maybe, I don't know, maybe LS swap the blazer and then upgrade the Monte when it's time, but I'm not sure just yet. But like I said, I don't want to pick up, but the blazer's gonna have to do for now until I finish the Monte build. So once this Monte's done, I don't know. It's fair game for a truck, so let me head out there. I will record it, but like I said, with the snow and everything, it's gonna be super bright out there. But pretty much gonna be swapping out the thermostat in here. It's a mess, but that's what you get for it being the daily. So well, if we just move this intake, a couple bolts right here, swap the new thermostat in, and hopefully just top the coolant back off. I know it's pretty empty in there. I think it's a little low up here, so hopefully that fixes the heating problem, and hopefully it's not the blower motor or the resistor. So if it's so because it still blows just cold air, so the blower motor works, just no heat. So might just be the low coolant level or the thermostat, which that's kind of warm. But yeah, let me swap it out since I have it, and I'll cut you guys back on when it's time to test fit the oil pan and open up the cam kit. Alright, so I know I didn't give a part number with the first one that I ordered that I sent back, but this one's from LOSTAR. I think it's supposed to be like Lone Star. That's where it says it was shipped from. So it was LOSTAR 302-2, which the Holly one I was looking at was 302-2, so pretty sure it's just a knockoff from there. But it comes with the oil pickup tube. Comes with the gasket, the oil pan itself. It also comes with some gasket maker, and then all the hardware. I haven't opened that up yet, but I probably should. So I'm not sure how good this gasket maker is, but came with it, so I'll try to give it a shot before I go out and buy any more. But as far as the actual oil pan goes, looks pretty good. Like I said, if you look at the pictures, it looks like the Holly one, even the white box. I know it has some mixed reviews. That doesn't look too good, but I don't think that should affect anything. We'll see later when we put the drain plug in there. But everything looks pretty good. I know this one is a little rougher surface than the one on the Elko, but it's going under the car, so it really doesn't matter. Comes with the baffle, so comes with all that hardware. Also, they look kind of big, so we'll see if they're the right size or not. I know I'm missing one of the longer ones, but we'll see how that one goes. It's made in China, I know, but I believe these two will be for the oil pickup. And these smaller ones, I'm not too sure. Maybe the windage tray or something, which I know I'll have to cut the windage tray. Probably do that at a later date. This, I'll just mock it up and see how it fits. But I know online it tells you which oil filters you can use on it, so we'll see how that goes later. It comes with everything you need. The threads in there pretty easy. That's the oil filter adapter, so that fits in there. The block off plate, I'll probably order another one that has the fitting on there for the turbo feed, so I think another one's like 20 bucks. You can find them a little bit cheaper, I think. So let's see how the drain plug fits. I know that first thread didn't look the best, but we'll see. That's pretty good. Got a hand tight. Didn't feel anything. So the next thing I'll do is I'll get this old oil pan off and then just fit the new one on there. I'll probably have to take the windage tray out. I'm not going to cut that up just yet. If I do take it out, I might just leave it out and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, starting to make a mess. There's a little bit of oil left in there, so that's going to happen. But yeah, let me get this old one off and I'll throw the new one on and let you guys know how it fits. Alright, so there it goes, it's on. It doesn't have the gasket or anything, just set it on there. All the holes, they line up just fine. Everything looks good. Like I said, I already tested the oil filter adapter on there. Threads on just fine. Put the drain plug on there. Took it back out, but that went in just fine. Just went over the measurements. I had the measurements from the 302-2 from Holley. Had those pulled up. Just did a quick, didn't get too specific, but everything's pretty close to the Holley specs. So I think the Holley gives you specs from here to here, and then from here to here, and then it gives you the length here, and then across here, which they're all pretty close. I'm not going to say exact, but they're pretty close to the Holley specs, so everything should work just fine. I probably should just say screw it and cut the windage tray right now and get everything put on, but I really don't want to because eventually this front timing cover will be coming off, and I'm not sure if the rear one's going to come off or not, but the front one's definitely going to come off. Probably coat this, put that bung in there, and then we'll go from there. Definitely clean this up. Definitely clean that up. But like I said, I don't want to put it on just yet and then mess up the gasket or anything and then have to put the silicone on there. But I'll just wait till this comes off and then everything's ready to go back on before I officially install the oil pan. I'll throw all this back on just so it's not leaking all over the place still. But if you're trying to save a few bucks on an oil pan, like I said, everything looks good. Fitment looks real good. Might hang over a little bit like in these areas, but it's nothing to worry about. If you're trying to save a few bucks, I know you could go, well, the main one everybody goes with is Holley. But then you can go Holley White Box. They have one that's a little bit cheaper. And then I got this one off Amazon. Like I said, it says LOSTAR. I think it's supposed to be Lone Star. That's the company it shipped from, was Lone Star Auto Parts. So it's called LOSTAR. It's 302-2. So that kind of gives you an idea that it's either a knockoff or just a copy of the Holley one. But the fitment's good. With all the measurements being the same, it should fit just fine. This one's the white box in there. I haven't been under the car in a little bit, but I'll probably throw up a picture. I know I had it when I threw that one on. I'll probably throw that in the video, just overlay them and call it good. But for the most part, this is the one I'm gonna go with. Like I said, the other one I sent back was supposed to have 2 holes somewhere in here for a return for the turbo. But I'm just gonna go put a bung in there. Hopefully it'll be short enough. You have about 2.5 inches in there to play with. So get the right bung and then put it on like a 45 or a 90 or something and call it good. So about a little over 2 inches. But yeah, anybody looking for a cheap alternative to oil pan, this one does fit. Everything looks good, and that's what I'm gonna run with. But yeah, I know before I was rambling on, I think I'm gonna do LS1 water pump. Still use the truck accessories, but I know I'm about to relocate. I think that top little idler arm and then move the alternator off to the side. Still have to look on how to do that. I know there's a couple videos up that I've watched, but that's going to come at a later time. With this oil pan, I know you're going to have to cut the windage tray. I think on the Elcos, I did right before these front mounting points. So just made a straight line cut across and kept these mounting holes. But this whole, pretty much the front quarter of the windage tray gets removed, and you just have the back of the windage tray. Like I said, all the hardware's in there. Let me test these bolts, because just looking at them at first, I didn't. They looked a little bit bigger than the ones that came off of it, but now that they're out, they actually look pretty good. I think the heads are larger. That's what it is. But nope. They going just fine. I don't think that one came from it, but throw it over here just in case. But let's say I went in just fine, no problems. That's assuming everything else is the same size. Try one of these larger ones. Those seem to be going in just fine also, so hardware seems like it's all good to go. I think I paid, I know it's under 200 for it, so I think it's like 189 or something. Where the other one that I sent back, that one actually paid about 250 for it. They look identical. They're probably from the same manufacturer, just throw a different sticker on it or something. But just saying, you don't have to go all out when doing stuff like this. Of course, like I said, it would be nice, you know, have a name brand stamped on there, but at the same time, they all do the same stuff. It holds oil. And it comes with, like I said, it came with the gasket, all the hardware, which I think if you order from other places, the hardware and the gasket, you have to order separately. I believe they all come with the block off there, and then the oil filter adapter and the drain plug. But not bad for under $200. I like it, but that's enough of me talking. I'm gonna cut this off and go warm back up. All right, I almost forgot. This is the reason why you wanna swap out the oil pans. This is for clearance. You know, these sit flush with pretty much the cross member of the frame, and then you see the difference between the heights. So that's the reason you want to swap it out. I know there's some people, they've kept the truck style, but if you hit a speed bump or something the wrong way, you're probably going to crack the truck oil pan. That's why you want to go with the shorter one. And I almost forgot, I'll move this box over here after I package this up and just see what's in the box for the cam kit. Like I said, I'm not doing anything crazy, just this is something different. Like I said, I'm already there. I already had was going to replace everything with the heads. So the sills and springs, figure why not spend a couple hundred more and get the push rods and the cam. So that's why I did that. So I'll package all this back up, grab the cam box and open that up for you guys. All right, I went ahead and already just cut it open, but I ordered it from Michigan Motorsports. No, just Google LS cams. They came up the most. And what I like with them, like when you clicked on a cam and you wanted a full kit, you could pick between just the cam, cam and springs, or cam, push rod, springs, seals, and gaskets. And then once you clicked on it, you'd have to go through, and it didn't give you multiple options for the push rods or the springs and everything. It was just like, this all works together. Here you go. Here's the price. But yeah, just Texas Speed and Performance cam. Of course, you got to have the goodies on the stickers. Texas Speed and Performance sticker. Little key tag. I'm not sure what this is. Might be the gasket for the front timing cover, or an O-ring. It's probably push rods. Nope, there's springs. So full set of those. Set of push rods, so Those are all good. Try not to lose any of this stuff. Now, I'm not an engine guy, so like I said, I'm not trying to build a 1,000 horsepower motor. Just trying to get a little single turbo LS, so I didn't need anything too crazy. That's the bolt for the front pulley. All that. I don't know. Seems a little light, but the valve seals, gasket for water pump, and just the gasket for the front cover. So there are two in there. So yeah, those are for the water pump. But yeah, so that's it. Little just unboxing of the cam. Did the oil pan, and next we just getting everything together. And he just seemed a lot larger for some reason, but just getting all the stuff ready for it. And of course, I guess they're the same. But yeah, so just trying to button up the motor for Mona Lisa for the most part. So I think I'll hold off on ordering the intake. I'm still back and forth on which one I want to order. I might save that money because it doesn't need the intake to go back in the car yet. So even if it is in the car, the intake will probably be off of it. I'll use that money for now, put that towards the transmission if I can find one. Like I said, I'm leaning towards a 4L80. And one more thing, I know I mentioned in the last one that I was going to have these hydro dipped. I was wrong. Oh well, I still want to have them hydro dipped, but I'm going to have to order a new coolant reservoir. So I didn't know if I wanted to go with the same, well, the OEM style, or do an aftermarket one, like just something I ordered off Amazon, just cheap overflow, because I discovered that not all G-body parts are interchangeable. A lot of them are, but with the windshield wiper reservoir and the coolant reservoirs, they are not. I believe I have the right one for the windshield wiper reservoir. It's one of these, but for the coolant reservoir, they are different. This one will not fit. I guess the stamping on them or something, or the wheel wells are different. Something's different where these are not interchangeable on all G bodies. Got it might have been those. Well, yeah, it's probably these two. I got off that 442 parts car when I got the steering box and some other stuff. What did I get off that one? And the brake booster and all that. So these are from 442. They do not fit on the Monte Carlo wheel wells, so just keep that in mind. So I'll probably order another coolant one, clean up the windshield wiper reservoir once I remember which one it is. I think it's, I don't know, but I'll probably order those. I might just order 2 new ones, who knows, and then send them out to a buddy out in Texas and have them hydro dipped. So just keep that in mind. I know it's turned into a longer video than it should have been, but it happens. I have a lot going on, and just trying to remember where you're at with each stage of the build and everything that you need, and it's a lot. But well, yeah, so there you guys have it. Oil pan test fit, coolant reservoir, windshield wiper reservoirs, letting you guys know those are not universal in all G bodies, and open up the cam kit for you guys. So pretty soon I'll start putting everything together. Like I said, you guys know, well, you guys can see it's getting colder out here, so that means the garage is gonna be shut a lot more. Probably bring a space heater out here. You know, if you're trying to just button up the car a little bit more, Still need to adjust the body or the fenders a little bit and the doors a little bit. So I'll be doing that over this winter. Just trying to button it up all before winter. Just time and money, you know, just with every project car, it's time and money. But that's it. We'll cut you guys off for real this time. And just let me know if you guys want to see anything that I haven't done. I'm not saying everyone. If there's something I haven't done yet that you guys want to see, let me know in the comments. And when I get to that step, I'll try to pay a little bit more attention to it. Just trying to help you guys out. So, like I said, I know I do a lot and I skim over a lot, but at the same time, I'm still showing you guys a lot on what it takes to actually build these things. Like I said, it's not anything special. It's just a garage built 85 Monte Carlo clone, aka Mona Lisa. But if you guys like what you see, subscribe to the channel. I know I'm saying this a little later in the video. I know you guys don't watch this far, but subscribe to the channel. Let's try to get these numbers up. Let's try to get it monetized. I have the watch time. It's just the subscriber count is not there yet. So I believe early next year, the subscriber count should be there. I know I mentioned if we hit 1,000 by the end of the year, I was going to give away one of those calendars. I don't see the 1,000 mark getting hit by the end of the year, but I do have, I did order 2 calendars, so if we get close, I might pick somebody out, just send them one of these calendars. But that's it. I know I've been rambling on. It's turned into a lot longer video than I thought. But yeah, that's it.